This is Trash Talk with your host, Garrett the Trash Man.
All right, what is up, everybody? I'm Garrett the Trash Man, John the Batman Ballard. We are here today to fire the people up. Ta-cha! All right, dude. I'll go first.
Okay.
Listen, I got a secret that everyone's looking for. Like, oh, how do I be happy? Listen, I got this. If you're unsatisfied with your life, if you're not fulfilled in any domain of your life, I've got something for you that's going to help. It's super secret, so don't tell everybody, but I'll tell you. Work will make you happy. If you are not happy, get to work. And I don't mean show up to work like, oh, I got to get through this. Like, yeah, of course, you go to work every day. I can kind of assume that to everyone listening. You're at work every day. Just try it for a week. Like, bring yourself fully to whatever job you have, even if you absolutely hate it. Just totally bring yourself fully looking for what more you can do, totally doing the best, absolute hardest working job you can do in your job, and I guarantee you, you will be happier. Guarantee. Money back guarantee.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yup. So that's all I got for today. Is like, hey, work will make you happy. I don't know why that's such a untalked about thing, but it is.
Does he talk about that in Richest Man in Babylon?
What he says is work is your best friend,
Oh, okay.
which is also true.
It is true.
And, you know,
Good things happen when you work hard.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Bad things happen when you're lazy.
Absolutely.
I would know.
You would know?
Yeah.
You've tested?
I've tested it.
Me too. And I can tell you, yeah, when I'm not fully bringing myself, I get miserable real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is wrong, and all of a sudden my wife doesn't like me as much, and all of a sudden my kids annoy me more, and yada yada. But when I fully bring myself, it's like, holy cow, what a difference.
Ka-chow, ka-chow.
Pow, 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 pow,
Like
pow.
Lightning McQueen.
Pow, pow, pow.
Yes, I watch a lot of kids' movies because I have 2 girls.
Yep. Right there with you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, what you got, John?
So mine is going off of your rant on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, part of your rant, it was kind of long on Tuesday. You had a lot to say that day. You had a lot to express. It's good stuff. But mine is basically having the conversations that need to be had in whatever domain of life. Like, whatever part of your life, like, you need to do work on, or you want to change and create differently, or you're just not being in it like you'd want to be. Like, have those conversations. And, like, that's what I'm doing. Like, today I've got 2 of those scheduled, and I'm really excited about it because it means I'm going to create what I want in that domain of my life, and I'm pretty pumped about it. So,
Love it.
you know, like, just have the conversations. Like, just, like, you know, for example, I know so many people that will say, yeah, man, yeah, I've always thought about flipping a house, you know, and I always drive past this house, and, man, for the last 2 years, I drive by it every day, and I think, man, I need to call that person and see if they want to sell that house. I'm like, why didn't you call them 2 years ago?
Yeah. Well, dude, and you want to change your relationship with money, flip a house.
Amen.
I mean, like I've talked about trading and the quick money that, like, the total mind boggle that's been for me, which it absolutely is. And as well, like, I got the check for the first house I flipped Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, my problem is I got on good old Zillow. You know, that's like Facebook for me. You know, I check that about as often as I do Facebook. And but the problem was I started looking in the Gila Valley area.
Why is that a problem?
Because now I want to go start.
You got cars, don't you?
Yeah, I was like, oh, babe, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it.
You got a car, dude. What's wrong with that?
I may or may not be on the road a lot.
Dude, it's good. The open road's good for you.
Yeah, so
nice
thing is I got family down there, so I could just stay with them if I needed to.
There you go, dude. Well, and you're gonna have to get a Cybertruck like me. Save on that gas mileage, that autopilot, so you can be answering emails, working on your social media, handling all that, while the truck just drives you there. Truck's gonna pay for itself.
You think it would get me through the canyon?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I could.
Better than you'll get yourself through the canyon, dude.
Dude, I get myself through the canyon like a champ in the old 4-cylinder Ford Focus, dude.
I'm not saying you don't.
Oh, okay, because
Just
man,
saying they do a better job.
Okay, yeah, you got a point. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun to drive it in that little car because it's so like small and compact. Feel kind of like Jeff Gordon a little bit.
A little bit. Okay, cool. I can get down with
Anyways,
that.
I'm getting off topic here. What I'm getting at is like, listen, if you have this desire in your life and like all it requires is a conversation, like, well, one, the reason you haven't had the conversation is either you're lazy or you're fearful about it, which means you're fearful or you're fearful about it. So like, just kick that little can of fear out and just say, hey, I'm going to go have a conversation. Like, for example, yesterday, driving past the old Snowflake pool that's been closed down how long? What, 5 years now?
Yeah, something like that.
And I saw a guy that looked like an inspector there and some lady like standing out front doing something on her phone. But I'm like, it was opened up. They were looking at it. And I'm like, whoa, cool. I'm really curious to find out like what they're going to do with that. Because I thought it'd be cool to buy it and make it into a gym.
Mm-hmm.
Be a good setup.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I digress. What I'm saying is like, so I drove by. I'm like, man, I'm really curious. I want to know what they're going to do with that. And then I drove a block, and I'm like, no, I'm going to go ask them. Like, who cares if they think it's weird? I want to know what they're doing with it. So I flipped around, went over, and got her attention. Said, hey, what's going on? And, you know, I don't know if she cares, but like, they're probably going to get that up and running. They're looking at just restoring it and getting a pool going again so that, you know, our area has a nice pool for kids to go swim in. And so,
and for adults, dude, I'm sick of driving the Trello to get my workout.
I only doggy paddle.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm embarrassed to go to Tyler's pool, because
Tyler's over here all smooth.
everyone points at me and laughs at Tyler's pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really sad. Speaking of gyms to buy, that old fire station, I so bad want to buy that and make it an invite-only gym. That would be such a sick gym. Such a sick gym. Anyway. Well, is that your rant, bro?
That's my rant. Have the conversations that need to be had in life, because those are the things that will help move the needle in life.
Love it, dude. And I got 2 shout-outs to make. 1, check out our YouTube page. Tyler's done a great job putting this all up. So if you're listening to the podcast and ever want to watch it, go check out our YouTube page. It's up there. We've got all our other videos up there too that are super entertaining. So if you're not from around Snowflake, you'll still love some of the videos, or the White Mountains, you'll still love some of the videos that we have up there. So check out our YouTube. The other thing I got to shout out, Tyler took me on a mandate this week that was incredible. This guy just, okay, wow. I don't know about that with the actions he just made, but it was great because, you know, we talked on the podcast, me and you had some B-days, and my family was out of town, and Tyler was like, yo, I got you. I'm like, all right, dude. You know, I thought we'd come, have a little bit of food, you know, no big deal. This guy's got 2 ginormous steaks, salad, freaking potatoes, just has it set up like, yo, just takes me on this great mandate. We find out we're 4th cousins, 6th cousins, something like that.
Was there romantic music and candlelight?
They didn't have, we did have candles, but,
no romantic
no,
music.
yeah, it was quite romantic though, either way. So, shout out to Tyler for just putting on a mandate like you wouldn't believe. So, anyway, appreciate you guys listening to the podcast.
Muchas Garcias.
All right, we'll talk to you next week. Peace.